Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final day of the Ashtrodite Community Cup. This first game, it will be the match between Vampire Esports and Team MSG. A little bit of background into this game. This is the lower bracket finals, and Team MSG actually dropped into the lower bracket earlier in the rounds, and they managed to win their way through to emerge the winners and earn the ticket to this finals. On the other hand, Vampire Esports were contesting against Deep to High in the upper bracket finals, and they lost 2-0 and thus ending up at the lower bracket finals. The winner of this game, or rather the winner of this match, will progress on to fight against DTH, Deep to High, in the Astrodeck Community Cup Grand Finals. Right now, we will be waiting for the players to come in, and we will start the game very shortly. Right now, we will take a break, sit back and relax as we look to start the game very, very soon indeed. Right now, it is the game 1 of a best of 3 game between Vampire Esports and Team MSG. Vampire Esports is on the blue side, while for Team MSG, they are on the red side. We can see that right now at this moment there is a Zhao Yun, which is Zilong, Private Year, sorry, and also Time Bender being picked by Vampire Esports. While on the side of MSG, we have Ata, Beast, Lupan, and also they look to be picking, and they have indeed picked Fire Razor. The last 2 picks are going to come in for Vampire Esports, and it will be a mage in the form of Smith and Blade. And lastly, they look to be hovering over DM4. And shortly after this pick, we will see what will MSG complete their lineup with. And I believe right now they will be lacking a jungler over here. He hovers over a Jing. I think in this matchup, Jing isn't going to work as well because there are a lot of disables coming in and silence. Lam, of course, seems to be a better pick. Seems to simply ignore it, gets confidence in his Jing, which is the Mirror Blade, and the game will be starting very shortly. All viewers, remember to send in your predictions for this game, as the viewers who pick the end result correctly will actually come to stand a chance to win some cash prizes that we'll be having on offer over here. You can see something impressive at the side of MSG. All of them are actually server top for these respective heroes. While on the side of Vampire Sports, I think they don't really use these accounts as much, and that's why we don't see really much mastery over here. And as the game is going to start very soon, who is going to take game 1 of this lower bracket final? On the top side, we can see that Liam4 is playing the Clash lane and will be fighting against Ata. And on the middle, it will be a simple matchup between Smith and Blade and Fire Razor. Time Bender is coming in to assist, while we can see on the bottom side, they are going to focus on the farm and to protect the Lupan. He is going to be the win condition over here for the side of Team MSG. And the Beast directly goes into the bottom lane, and it is a 2v1 against Private Year. And over here, Private Year is very weak when in the laning phase, especially when he's level 1, and he will come online shortly in the laning phase after he gets a level 2. However, you can see that his health currently is very low right now. On the top side, this will be a battle between the two tanks, and nothing much should be happening across the first 3 minutes. And I don't think it will be any of the jungler's priority to gank or to invade at the side of the Clash lane. Over here, Private Year seems to have a very tough time. However, 2 members on the side of Vampire Esports are coming in. And of course, Fire Razor is coming in for Team MSG as well. And they will just be looking to clear the wave. On the top side, nothing is still happening. Zilong is looking to clear off this last blue buff, and he will get level 4 as well. And he is moving towards top side. Will they be looking for a dive onto the Ata? After using most of their skills over there, you can see the Ata is still perfectly healthy. And right now we will see on the bottom side, 3 members on the side of MSG are looking to force a little bit at the bottom side, and they want this tower down as soon as possible. There is a first blood coming, going on to MSG, and Lupan has actually managed a beautiful executed second skill, which is the rocket, and it has hit the Private Year, and that has resulted in a first blood. Across the first 2 minutes 30 seconds, we can see that actually Private Year is having a very tough time against the firepower of Lupan and also the shielding ability of the Beast. And there is a pause coming in, and we will see what is the issue over here. Match is going to start back soon, and we will continue with the game. Right now, there is a lane swap that's happening, and the Smith and Blade is going down to the bottom lane. However, you can see that the tower is actually quite low right now, and it is only just 3 minutes. However, it seems that it is going to work out a little bit better because just a few skills coming in from the Smith and Blade is able to actually bring down the Lupan's health quite low. And you can see they are looking to dive all the way in to get the Lupan, and they will be able to do so, and they take revenge from the first blood, and they have managed to actually take down the Lupan. There is a fight that's continuing to go on. Private Year will actually fall off over here, and Fire Razor is actually very low, and he has also died as well. And this is going to be a 2-for-1 trade in the favor of Vampire Esports. They have come back from the early game slight deficit, and right now everything is even on the goal count. There is a TP coming in over here. Nothing is going to happen to him. And right now you can see that Lupan is back over here, and they are looking to play very aggressively, taking down this Lupan as much as possible. There is a jungle contest over here, and they are all positioning and waiting for this Overlord to come out. And as we expected, right now Private Year has given up on his lane and he's playing as a mid laner right now. Over at the top side, nothing will happen or result from here because it is against a Limpo who's very, very tank. And I think their next priority would be actually to take down the objective for either sides. We will take a look at the current goal status. You can see that Zilong is the top goal for the side of Vampire Esports, followed by Liempo and Smith and Blade. And as expected, Private Year is slightly lower down the goal chain, but it is still not a lot of difference as compared to the Lupan. It is 500 goal difference, and at this early stage, it isn't going to count for much. In the early game, usually what you want is to have your levels because the levels is more important as compared to the goal. The thing is also furiously trying to farm as well. He needs to hit his 2 basic items, 2 core items before he will be able to actually try to take down. On this side will be the Smith and Blade. And there are 3 heroes coming down trying to take down this tower, and they should be able to do so. Fire Razor is trying his best to actually burn down the tower, and on the top side you can see that there is actually a fight erupting, and actually Liempo has died over here. It was a 3v4 and it went in the favor of Team MSG. However, Ata pays for his life as well. And right now Smith and Blade is going to defend the mid tower, and he successfully does so. And there is a flash that is being burned on the side of Lupan, and Smith and Blade being a little bit scared over here. He also burned his flash, and right now you can see that the little burn is actually burned down the tower. And the first tower goes to Team MSG. Beast is playing the protector over here. He is just sticking so close to Lupan and is giving him so much security and protection. On the mid side, they will be looking to actually push down this, but with Fire Razor over here, it is going to be difficult to push down towers. As this game progresses, it will be harder and harder actually for Vampire Esports to play the game because Private Year is theoretically going to be an early game hero, as compared to Lupan, which is a mid-late game hero. He has extreme firepower over here, and at the side of Vampire Esports, we do not have exactly a very, very good wave clear ability as compared to the side of Team MSG. Lupan is hiding under the tower. They are looking to actually force the Lupan down, but actually they are going to turn around and get this tower instead. And they manage to get the mid tower. However, there is an overstep of boundaries on the side of Handbender, and he gets taken down by the Mirror. It is still, at the end of the day, an okay trade, or rather a worthy trade for the side of Vampire, because they want to take down the towers at any opportunities that they have. And over here, Smith and Blade is actually doing quite a bit of work for the team over here, because as the Li Yuanfang, which is the Private Year, was unable to defend the bottom side, and he was having a very hard time he was able to take over and actually do reasonably well. Right now over here you can see Zilong is trying to defend the tower. He will not be able to. Smith and Blade is coming over here, showing all his skills. And there is also a Lianpo that is looking to come in. Will he be going forward to ulti the Lupan? He decides not to. Right now he decides to yet again. And will they be able to take down the Lupan? It seems that they will be able to just molest the Lupan, and Time Bender with his second skill manages to actually take down the Lupan, and it is a beautiful play coming in from the side of Vampire Esports, taking down all three members who were in the lane just now. Right now you can see the goal lead is going 3k in the favor of Vampire Esports. They have a 10 to 5 kill lead as well, and this game has turned, and it is going well for the side of Vampire Esports. However, they are not going to rest on their laurels, and they will be looking to push all the towers as fast as possible. They are aware that they do not have a late game capacity to actually match 1-on-1, 5-on-5 against the team MSG, and they want to get as much early game, mid game tempo as much as possible. Right now we are into the 8-minute 30 seconds mark, and it is considered a mid game, and this is actually the strongest point at which Vampire Esports are at, and they will want to take as much advantage as possible. Right now there is someone taking the dragon over here, however it gets stolen. That is painful. It gets stolen actually by the mirror blade that is coming in. We will have a look at what is this fight going to end up. And there is a Lianpo that's hiding over there. He will be only looking at the Lupan. And will he be able to actually take down the Lupan over here? The Lupan is very low right now. However, there are shields coming in. 3 people go down on the side of Vampire Esports, and nobody on the side of Team MSG is down actually. And this is going terribly for the side of Vampire Esports. Right now the game is as exciting as it can get. Everything is almost even at this stage. Goal lead in terms of the towers that they are getting, in terms of the objectives, everything is very even. However, you can see that the push ability coming in from the side of Team MSG is very strong as well. Right now they decide to back after taking down this objective, and they will be looking to clear up all the jungle and try to increase their goal lead from currently a puny 1000. By the end, they are clearing all the waves and all the jungle up. They will be looking at about close to 2000 goal lead.
The Overlord and Tyrant have been enhanced.
There looks to be a fight coming in. Jing is going all the way in, throws ulti, but however is unable to get onto the Smith and Blade. And that's where the Smith and Blade is actually quite strong against the Jing, because of his first skill. He's able to kick the Jing away, or even if he misses onto the Jing, he will be able to get out of the circle, and there won't be much that the Jing will be able to do. They are all camping and looking for opportunities over here. And right now we can see that the Beast is looking to TP back, and once he TPs over here, you can see that it will be a beneficial fight for Vampire Esports, but they decide not to do anything over here because they do not have vision. And the Beast actually went back. And right now we can see that there is close to a 2k goal lead for Team MSG. Is this goal lead going to be significant at this stage? I don't actually think so. However, Jing comes in and does a very nicely executed set of skills, and he finishes off Smith and Blade within an instant. And now they are still furiously pushing down the Vampire Esports, and they manage to take down Lianpo as well together with the Private Ear. And right now you can see that the Long is very low as well. Will he actually die to the Beast? He manages to actually just escape away with a slither of health. 5 members on the side of Team MSG is looking to burn down this mid tower, and they will be able to do so. And they, of course, right now, they will be looking to actually end over here. Will they be able to? You can see the Jing flying in, flying around, and they are trying to take down the tower as much as possible. At the same time, Smith and Blade goes down yet again, together with the Time Bender, and right now there is only 3 heroes coming out. And they are looking to come back some way or another from this game. Next objective should actually go in the favor of of MSG, and right now they are at a commanding position with a significant 6,000 gold. There is a fight that's coming and they're looking to catch a Fire Razor, and they actually managed to successfully do so. However, all the dragons are flying in to the towers, and they will be looking to clear them right now before they look for another opportunity to come in for a fight. And they should clear this as soon as possible. On the top side, you can see that there is a fight between the Jing, the Mirror Blade, and the Private Ear, and the Private Ear melted within an instant, and it is 1-for-1 currently with 4 heroes each on the side of the game.
Dark Tyrant has been defeated.
They are going to contest for this blue buff right now, and it will go to Vampire Esports. Dark Tyrant actually goes to MSG. There is a 6,000 gold at this moment. You can see that the Luvan is going for the red before they are going for the final fight over here. And if they are able to clear off 3 to 4 heroes on the side of Vampire Esports, they will be able to actually finish off this game. They look to catch onto the Fire Razor, but is unable to actually finish him off. Smith and Blade actually misses a few knives, and right now you can see the Jing is coming in and trying to finish off everyone. 3 members on the side of Vampire Esports has gone down, and right now there is only a piece Time Bender together with a Private Ear, and they will not be able to actually defend against the onslaught that's coming in. You can see that on the mid and on the top side, there are actually 2 sets of waves that are coming in, and it will be difficult for them to actually defend both of these waves. Right now, they will be going for the crystal, and it is game 1 victory for the side of Team MSG. This game was well balanced in the first 8 minutes. However, there were several team fights that did not go into the favor of Vampire Esports, and as a result, that has given them no chance of comeback, and it was well finished off on the side of Team MSG. Right now, we can see that Team MSG is looking very strong over here right now, as we will be looking to go into Game 2 of the lower bracket finals. We will be waiting for them to be ready as we will proceed into Game 2 very, very soon. in the first game, we can actually see that the early game draft coming in from the side of Vampire Esports didn't work as well. They weren't able to consolidate much of a lead. And that's actually due to the lane assignments that was coming in. Private Year was unable to get any advantage over the side of the farm lane because of the beast protecting him all the way throughout. And I think there will be a change in how Vampire Sports will be looking to draft over here currently. Both teams are ready at this moment, and we will be heading into the ban pick phase of Game 2. It is MSG on the blue side right now, and Vampire Sports having the second pick on the red side. First ban goes to Kai. And I think this game, a lot of times we have been seeing that there has been a lot of good plays coming in, good lane assignments coming in on the side of MSG. And for this, we will want to actually see more of how they actually assign the resources. For example, the roamer, which is the support, coming in to assist the marksman. And over here, Vampire Esports reacted by immediately first banning Lupan. Charlotte is the second ban for the side of Vampire Esports. It is the first pick coming in for MSG, and who will they be looking to pick over here? They are going to wind down the clock to the last second, and it is Marco Polo that will be coming in as the first pick. And this Marco Polo is taking a flash over here, and this is a strat, or rather a playstyle that is very common in Arena of Valor. However, usually on the HOK side, which is Honor of Kings, over here in the Global Edition or also in the China Edition, we usually see Marco Polo coming in with either a stun or a purify. They are going for, on the side of MSG, they are going for a buff onto the side of Marco Polo, and it is a Yaria that's being picked over there. And Yaria together with Marco Polo is actually a very, very scary proposition, because once Marco Polo gets his one or two core items, and with Yaria on top of him, he is a very difficult creature to kill, and he is going to be a monster in his damage together with Yaria. And the mini stun that comes from her. On the side of Vampire Esports, Alessio is being picked. You can see a Mai Shiranui, and together with it, it will be Beast. And I think, in my opinion, Alessio doesn't really match as well together with the Beast, and this will be a difficult game for Vampire Esports to actually manage, because there doesn't seem to be much synergy over here, and I don't really understand why they will pick Mai over here, because it is going to be very difficult for her to be cutting into the Marco Polo. And right now, we will definitely know that the Yara is going to ride onto the Marco Polo, and she has no chance of actually one-shotting off Marco Polo. Marco Polo's second skill also allows him to see enemy nearby, and it will limit the ability of Mai to actually be able to ambush onto him. So in terms of the draft right now, I actually do favor MSG a lot more. Finishing up the draft on the side of Team MSG will be Lam, and they are looking to pick a mage over here, and they seem to be hovering over Milady and also Peacekeeper. And I think both these heroes actually work quite well because Milady's robot will be able to block off the fan of the Mai Shiranui. And it seems that they have decided and they will be locking in Milady over here. And on the side of Vampire Esports, they will be looking to lock down a Clash laner. Hopping over Guan Yu, I don't see Guan Yu as a very good pick over here as well. Arta looks to be a little bit more decent, but if this game were to drag on to the late game, it will be hard for the Arta to actually touch the Marco Polo. And I think for this game, the crucial key will be the Marco Polo and how they will be able to contain Marco Polo. Actually, I personally prefer a little bit more hard lockdowns on the side of Empire Esports so that they will be able to contain the Marco Polo. And over here, they don't have anything reliable to actually lock him down. And once the early game goes in the favor of the Marco Polo and MSG, I think it will be very difficult for the side of Empire Esports to actually play this game. Right now, we see that it is a Milady against a Mai, and of course, Milady will have way more lane prio as compared to the Mai, and this will restrict Mai's ability to actually rotate fast in the early game. And how will this actually impact the game in terms of the rotation? I think MSG do actually have a way stronger draft over here. And we can see right now the Beast is going to follow the Alessio, and the Marco Polo is accompanied by the Yaria. They are going to take a look to see where the Mirror Blade is going to start the jungle first. And there is a small little fight that's coming over here. On the top side, we can see that they are looking to kill off the respective creeps. They are not looking head on. Marco Polo, after throwing all his bullets onto the Beast, did literally 0 damage to the Beast. Right now we can see the Yara coming back after securing most of the vision for the Marco Polo. And the shield is looking to do a lot of work for the Alessio. He's not taking any damage. And we will be interested to see how they are looking to contain these fights over here. On the top side, Mai Shiranui immediately goes to the top side. They are looking to take down the Lianpo. However, it seems that it is Mai Shiranui that will be being taken down very, very soon indeed. They take the health pack and they are going to back for sure. And this is the issue with Mai going top side. He's not going to burn off anything off the Lianpo. He's not going to force the Lianpo to burn his flash. He's not going to force the Lianpo to use his ultimate or anything unless Lianpo is looking to kill. And right now we are going to see over here that they are playing relatively conservatively. Zooming out, and then on the top side there is a fight that is coming in. It is a fight between the tanks, and right now Mirror Blade is low, everyone is low. Could they have stretched it a little bit more? I don't think so, and I think it is a happy ending for both sides. The goal on the side of Marco Polo and Alessio is very, very close right now, and it is 2 minutes of the game, and finally we can see that there is a first blood that's come, and it is the Milady who has successfully actually killed off the Ata in a solo fight. Marco Polo is going in to try to force something over here. Alessio is alone and he needs to be very careful. There are 3 people in the bush and he gets caught as a result and he will die over here. And the fight will continue on and Marco Polo currently untouched. The beast uses his ultimate, the Yara jumps onto the Lianpo, however they will be finished off. And right now it is 3 kills for 2 and there is a miraculous comeback for the set of Lianpo. There is a double kill for the beast and this is the worst case scenario because the goal is not going to stack up for the carry. Right now it is a pause coming on the side of MSG. We shall take a moment to soak in what has just happened and I think the vision game wasn't played very well on the side of Alessio. He knew that somebody was in the river bush, but was not aware that there were actually 3 heroes over there and he got punished as a result for not being able to actually accurately determine the position of the opponent. And right now it is 4 kills to 2 and a 1k goal lead for the side of MSG. There's a info that's coming in. He is going to use his first skill and second skill, and right now they are only looking at the Alessio. Michelangelo comes in and tickle the Lianpo a little bit, and you can see that there is a little bit of change in the lane rotations right now. Mirror Blade is pushing off the top side, even for the Lam he's going to move towards the top side as well, and this will be a 4v4 kind of face off and stand down between both teams. There is a Milady that's hiding in the bush and he was not found out over here. And Milady will definitely be looking to backstep onto the Alessio and he dies as a result over here. Right now, 2 heroes on the side of Vampire Esports have gone down. And he did not check the bush properly and that has resulted in the Milady being able to actually sneak into the bush and backstep onto them. And right now it is the vision game that is going on in the favor of MSG, and you can see that the Lam is playing very aggressively over here, looking to take down onto the mirror pit, and he successfully does so. Is he going to continue taking the blue over here? They look to be continued. They're playing very aggressively. They are diving in all the way. They're forcing flashes off the Mice Runaway, and it is 8-2 in the favor of Team MSG. And I think this is the main issue that has been happening in many of the games. There is a limit as to what the mic can do, especially in a lot of lineup actually. And you can see that as compared to previous games, the Smith and Blade, the impact of Mai is so much lesser as compared to the Smith and Blade. And now the Milady is going into, and she looks to be going to get caught over here, and it is a finish off by the Mai Shiranu. Everyone on the red side for Vampire Esports is going towards the middle. They will be looking to clear this wave. Right now they are staring at a 3.5k goal lead. And the Lam senses some danger. He is looking to swim away and he will want to take this blue buff first. Right now, on the side of Vampire Esports, are they going to start the objective? Doesn't seem like it. And there is actually a Lianpo over here that is trying to get as much vision for MSG as much as possible. There is a beast coming in. There is an ultimate coming in for the side of Marco Polo, and instead of Machiranui actually assassinating the Marco Polo, and Marco Polo actually took off the Machiranui. Another hero in the form of Atta went down as well, and they will take this tower as a try. They are storming into the bottom tower right now at this stage, and it will go down as well. And they are also looking to take down this tower. Jing will try his best to defend against that. However, he is unable to, and will they be able to take down this game right now? It seems that they are unable to do so, but in this, Vampire Esports threw in everything they had. They threw in everybody that they had. And it seems right now with this wave that's coming in, they are just delaying the inevitable. And right now, Marco Polo has just used his ulti over here. The wave is struggling. Has already been in, and it was killed off again. And right now, with this wave coming in, they have managed to take down this crystal. And it is An 8-minute game and the win goes to Team MSG. This is a perfect game that has been played by MSG, and you can see on the side of Vampire Esports, I think there was a lot of issues with the drafting, and they simply had no answer for what the the combination of Marco Polo and also Yaria. And this is the issue because they have not gone for anything with strict lockdowns, hard lockdowns onto the Marco Polo, and this will be very difficult for them to actually play. And this has shown throughout the game. None of the heroes on the side of Vampire Esports were able to actually do anything significant to the side of MSG. And this is one of the reasons why actually most of the time Yaria gets banned over here. Right now we will congratulate Team MSG, and they will progress on to the grand finals where they will face off with D2 High DDH. We will be taking a break as we wait for D2 High to come in for the grand finals. We will be taking side right now and Vampire Esports having the second pick on the red side. First, looking to MSG do actually have a way stronger draft over here. And we can see right now the Beast is going to follow the Alessio, and the Marco Polo is accompanied by the Yaria. They are going to take a look to see where the Mirror Blade is going to start the jungle first. And there is a small little fight that's coming over here. On the top side, we can see that they are looking to kill off the respective creeps. They are not looking head on. Marco Polo, after throwing all his bullets onto the beast, did literally 0 damage to the beast. Right now, we can see the Yara coming back after securing most of the vision for the Marco Polo. And the shield is looking to do a lot of work for the elect. They are playing relatively conservative. Zooming out, and then on the top side there is a fight that is coming in. It is a fight between the tanks, and right now Mirror Blade is low, everyone is low. Could they have stretched it a little bit more? I don't think so, and I think it is a happy ending for both sides. See that there is a first blood that has come, and he was not found out. Kuba first. Now on the side of Vampire Esports, are they going to start the objective? Doesn't seem like it. And there is actually a M4 over here that is trying to get as much vision for MSG as much as possible. There is a beast coming in. There is an ultimate coming in for the side of Marco Polo, and instead of Machiranui actually assassinating the Marco Polo actually took off the Machiranui. Another hero in the form of Ata went down as well, and they will take this tower as a prize. They are storming in to get as much vision for MSG as much as possible. There is a beast coming in. There is an ultimate coming in for the side of Marco Polo, and instead of Machiranui actually assassinating the Marco Polo actually took off the Machiranui. Another hero in the form of Ata went down as well, and they will take this tower as a Try. They are storming into the bottom tower right now at this stage, and it will go down as well. And they are also looking to take down this tower. Jing will try his best to defend against that. However, he is unable to, and will they be able to take down this game right now? It seems that they are unable to do so, but in this, Vampire Esports threw in everything they had. They threw in everybody that they had. And it seems right now with this wave that's coming in, they are just delaying the inevitable. And right now, Marco Polo has just used his ulti over here. The wave is struggling. Has already been in, and it was killed off again. And right now, with this wave coming in, they have managed to take down this crystal. And it is an 8-minute game, and the win goes to Team MSG. This is a perfect game, as we said, by MSG, and we can see on the side of Vampire Esports, I think there was a lot of issues with the drafting, and they simply had no answer for what the combination of Marco Polo and also Yaria. And this is the issue because they have not gone for anything with strict lockdowns, hard lockdowns onto the Marco Polo, and this will be very difficult for them to actually play. And this has shown throughout the game. None of the heroes on the side of Vampire Esports were able to actually do anything significant to the side of MSG. And this is one of the reasons why actually most of the time Yaria gets banned over here. Right now and we can see on the side of Vampire Esports, I think there was a lot of issues with the drafting, and they simply had no answer for what the combination of Marco Polo and also Yaria. And this is the issue because they have not gone for anything with strict lockdowns, hard lockdowns onto the Marco Polo, and this will be very difficult for them to play what the Marco Polo has shown the combination. None of the Marco Polo and also Yaria were able to actually, and this is the issue, do anything significant to the side of MSG. And this is one of the reasons why actually most of the time Yaria gets banned over here. At this stage right now, I think it is difficult for Vampire Esports to come back because the goalie of Vampire Esports, I think there was a lot of issues with the drafting, and they simply had no answer for what the combination of Marco Polo and also Yaria. And this is the issue because they have not gone for anything with strict lockdowns, hard lockdowns onto the Marco Polo, and this will be very difficult for them to play what the Marco Polo has shown the combination. None of the Marco Polo and also Yaria were able to actually, and this is the issue, do anything significant to the side of MSG. And this is one of the reasons why actually most of the time Yaria gets banned over here. At this stage right now, I think it is difficult for Vampire Esports to come back because the goalie gain a 10k goalie from what they have been doing over the past 2 minutes.
Destroyed a tower.
And right now they will retreat. Retreat to go for the Overlord before looking to finish off this game. At this stage right now, I think it is difficult for Vampire Esports to come back because the goalie is really very significant, as you can see on the side of Lufan. He has Aegis up, and he has his almost 2 items up as well. So he is. This is a 5v4 situation over here. Hunting to a 10 seconds before he comes out. And they will look to secure this. And DCH is looking to steal this, and with the Beast having a smite as well, they successfully take down and steal the Tyrant. And this is a little bit painful for the side of Empire Esports. Will they be looking to take this? I don't think so. It is going to be a bit slow for them with the debuff that. At this stage right now, I think it is difficult for Vampire We have received news. Hello everyone. We have received news from the side of DPH that if they will need another 15 minutes before they will be coming online. And right now we will be having, there's a mini game over here. It's a rank game at a gold rank. And we will be just trying out some heroes.
Welcome to Honor of Kings. Enemy minions will arrive in 5 seconds. All forces, move out! A gift from the divine comes at a great cost.
So we have seen how the EAD was able to impact the game so much, and that has inspired us to actually try on the power of in this game. And viewers, are you able to guess the amount of deaths that I will have in this game?
Those who cling to sentiments can never touch the divine.
That has inspired us to actually try on the power of and viewers, are you able to guess the amount of deaths that I will so now in this game that there is a main that is very low, and once I hit a level 40, they will actually die from here. Because we know that this is a gold game, and I think most of them are actually bots. It doesn't really matter because right now we are just playing
A
this game
smile.
as
Such a pointless
a
facial
gap before we
expression.
start the exciting final grand finals between DPH and Team MSG. And for the next game, we will be looking at it. It will be a best of 5,
Enemy has been slain.
and the winner will have to win 3 games in total before they will be crowned as the champion of Ashtrodite Community Cup Season 2 champion. For viewers who are going who are to actually watch the grand finals that is coming up, it will be happening in about 15 minutes time. So you can decide to go for a short break before the game starts, or you can also get entertained by this Monday over here. And he is going to die. And goodbye. Oh, he doesn't. Best of 5. And the winner will have to win 3 games in total before they will be crowned as the
Those who
champion
cling to sentiments can never touch the
Ashtrodite Community Cup
divine.
Season 2 champion.
An ally has been slain.
So there is actually a difference coming in from the China version and the one over here for Melee.
Destroyed a turret.
For the side of the China one, they have actually changed a little bit the robot. You can decide to go for currently over here does physical damage, and the one that is in the China version right now, they have actually changed it to deal magical damage. So she'll be doing the magical damage for first skill, and she'll also be doing magical damage for second skill. From the summoning of the robot all the way to the robot hitting. So there is actually a bit of a significant difference coming in, because what that actually means is that
Double kill.
Me Lady will not
Nice
be as
killing.
effective when it comes to
Shields have been set.
fighting as
Catapults
and
moving out.
is
The
the
Overlord
marksman.
and Tyrant
So previously we have also seen cases where AD can actually play as an ADC because of the physical damage. And right now it's going to be a little bit tougher. And over here we can see that we'll be able to actually dive in. He should die as well. Oh, he doesn't. Push me to safety. He's going to jump over here. I'm going to throw a skill and hope that he will be able to kill somebody, but he doesn't. However, the private ear managed to kill the private ear, and it's our private ear that has proved to be the stronger private ear. Oh, you can see Chunky over here regen a little bit of health, and I will pull down this wave before I go back. Now I have 3/4 health. Doing a little bit to reset, go for this guy. So, back for that, and he died. Down. And okay, so okay, there's another wave that's coming in, and right now I'm actually deciding with my team for probably for this. Private year and where the strength of the AD is. And get this power down. And I'm going to go meet there.
Your team has destroyed a turret. I must reach the stars, whatever the cost.
And when AD actually uses the defense skill, he will be able to actually see what's inside the grass as well. For example, going here, somebody, I think I should be able to see him. Or at least interact. Somehow the lady luck is not on the tail. I managed to kill him. I'll summon a little bit more robots. There is a Prince of Landing at the bottom side. Get it? How does it come from? Little heck for here.
Those who cling to sentiments can never touch the divine.
Coming to the get, coming towards up evo before we do. And I think that I will stop somebody. I will do somehow the lady luck is not on the tail. I have my 7 draft up now, and I should do quite considerable damage. I'll heal a little bit, and go for the deep tower now. Here. So intimidating this skill is not really up to you. Get the kill, this is the first kill time.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
He does quite a bit of damage. Okay, I will just go for the mask for this. I'm gonna die.
An enemy has been slain. Rampage.
Here.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Wouldn't have needed to grab any.
Destroyed a turret.
And go for the deep tower now.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Run through and we end this game over here.
A gift from the divine comes at a great cost.
See the amount of damage is actually coming out from this. Managed to avert danger. One fight from this is now right. And it will be easy. Right, then we will check on the progress of the pick. And I think they should be getting this very, very soon.
Victory! The pinnacle of
These are actually some check on the status and the game over there. See the amount of damage they keep putting up from this player. Managed to avert danger on the platform this now right. And we'll be taking another 10-ish more minutes, and I think there will be a time for another game. And let's see, are there any heroes that you want? Let's see. There's a tiny unit here. And having seen the power of the Marco Polo just now, let's try this hero over here.
An entire world is waiting to be discovered out there.
Even if it's a Go game network or something, more important to Football Flash. Taking another 10 more minutes, and I think there will be a time for another game. Are there any heroes that you want?
Welcome to Honor of Kings. Enemy minions will arrive in 5 seconds. All forces, move out!
Having seen the power of the Marco Polo just now, let's try this hero over here. For the side of Marco Polo, usually the first item that you get, don't say it's good, it gives you a lot of immunity.
Our
Percentage
future
damage.
is
As
shaped
your first
by
item.
our desires.
Doesn't really stack up your first game. It's a percentage damage that it makes you online. So this is a run for it. A bit of malfunction coming in inside of my
Watch this!
and then that is trying to come as much as possible. Throw some skills in my bullet. And yeah, that's good. So a lot of times people think that the consort view which is Juniper is a good counter against the Marco Polo. Personally, I don't think so because for the side of consort view, yes, you can see that it's able to physically immune to it, but once I hit my effect speed up, and when I hit my 10 hits as well, then he will be hitting 2 damage. So when I combine my first skill and my ultimate, he will eventually be taking in 2 damage, and that will swing very fast. So once I hit my 4, I'm going to go very aggressive on him. No point for me to get this. I need my 4 first. I got flash, so I can be able to get that speed. That's fine. Consort view which is doing so. I don't think so because for the side of physically immune to it, but once I hit my effect speed up and drop, then it is hitting 2 damage. So I wasn't able to hit because it's not a eventually this is actually a blind pick, so I wasn't able to
Our
choose my
future
summon skill
is
according to
shaped
what the opponent
by
has.
our desires.
So, enter that 4. Go for it. It worked. So, that's where the flash summon it wasn't really necessary. Since I have it, I would just use it. Control items, some items,
The world is
and
more
get
than
the
just the
power.
mundane. It's a place of poetry and dreams.
It's the same for the towers as well. Once you hit the 10 hit, don't do to them. So because for this account you don't even have the Arcana, so it gets a little bit harder for me to use this tower because I don't have the that speed. Extra blanket, so I was able to try to do them a little bit more. Maybe the Angela will give you something. So a little bit slow. It needs to work right. Okay, so you need for something. I want to go there to take some kills. Don't die before I come, man. Okay. Oh, he got stolen. 0-0 now. Okay, I'll go for this. Here's his ultimate. Cancel away my
Overlord
shield.
and tyrant have
Ultimate.
fallen. Tower shields have been shattered. Catapults moving out.
Okay, I can use it. Shield can now get better. And out.
Rampage.
So in this game, I'm playing Marco Polo as a support, and Time Renter is a carry. And that's why he's getting all the kills.
An enemy has been slain.
And see, I think the Time is 4-0.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Powerful Time Renter. Don't die before I
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Of course, just now I had to back first because I was sure that the Time Render would be able to kill him. And I don't want to take too much damage because I'm a little bit lazy to actually go back home. Yeah, I'll go for this. I may not have been able to get a kill even if I was killing. So, might as well take my time off and easier. Damage from 24 is actually quite high somehow.
Our
And
future
for Marco Polo,
is
usually you will want to
shaped
get
by
red
our
as soon as
desires.
possible because it gives you a lot. The slow is very effective. Actually, gives to me. Okay, he does. Okay, I managed to kill it. Yeah, so with slow, I'm able to actually do a lot more
I got your
slow
back.
down with my first skill and ultimate. And so after this, we'll take a look at how it goes. I was sure that the Time Render will be able to kill him, and I don't want to take too much damage because I'm a little bit lazy to actually go back home. I may not have
Our
been able to
future
get it to
is shaped by our
two
desires.
heroes at the top side. Given that this is a goal game, the frost will be coming through here. Let's wait for her to come. And she does. And let's see how yeah.
You're in for the round trip.
Last season is very take this, not gonna back. Okay, he does.
The world is more than just the mundane. It's a place of poetry and dreams.
Slow down. My first skill now. And right now, I have this to get out. Give it away. Well, oh, that's it.
An enemy
that.
has been slain. An ally has
Yeah.
been slain.
Frost will be coming through to the tower. And now you. Oh shit.
Shut down. You have slain an enemy.
You're in for the round trip.
And now I make for it, but too bad.
Let the bullets fly.
Red is up. Oh, sorry for Marco Polo. Take the red. I think usually in competitive setting, Marco Polo usually takes the red only after the first one. First one you give the jungle force and actually a free win over the red. At least that's what's usually happening in APL. The final experience of
Killing spree.
and it's there's win walk, the second skill, deliver second skill.
You're
not
in for the
able to
round
in
trip.
one side.
proc my true damage. You need to go for this,
I got your back.
or is it something like this instead? And now I think no choice but to do that. So I think a lot of players still struggle whether to spec the speed. I don't think it's very important. You could of course, but having any tank or Marco Polo as you
Your team has destroyed a turret.
competitive setting. We can see right now we are on 120 XP, and that will give us close to
The
the
world is
second tier.
more than just the
7
mundane.
bullets, so aim
It's
for
a
that.
place of poetry and dreams.
For that, by trying to take more weight. Win walk, I mean, faster period. Then not back. You do the health pack, and we're ready to move down. Kill.
Let the bullets fly.
So I think a lot of players still struggle whether to spec the speed.
Show me.
Good of course, but having any tank or Marco Polo as you
By our
usually because
desires.
there's a lack of Arcana in account, so what happens is this is my teammate.
Double kill.
Right.
Your
So
bot frigid charge. Tap here
as
to
I was
use its
saying,
active skill
usually
to
because you
stun
get
and
sufficient
slow
Arcana,
enemies.
then you will have after these two items, the Doomsday and the Spark
I
Spot
got your
Dagger,
back.
you will have sufficient for your tier 2 of your first skill and your ultimate. Good, same, all 130. However, there's a lack of it, so I'm still at level 1. So let's try to boost it up a little bit and go for. Right.
The Overlord's tyrant have been enhanced. Cannons moving out.
So I try to hit it, and now we're on 9 seconds here. Because there's a lack of Arcana. Then on the side, you can see that you don't have armor items closing.
What's this?
Rampage.
You're in for the round trip.
Usually because you get sufficient Arcana, then you will have
I got your back.
real help me. However, I see a lot of skills over here. Thank you. Thank you, I think. You want to?
You're in for the round trip.
Sometimes usually people actually go for this item as well. So try to hit this one.
Let
Now
the
we're
bullets
works quite
fly.
well to give you a little bit of health, current health, actually quite significant, like close to 10% health, and that can help you clear it.
An ally has been
More
slain.
effect.
You're in for the round trip.
There's a debuff over here, so I'm not going to put it.
I got your back.
An enemy has been slain.
Personally, I really like Marco Polo that much because he doesn't have a lot of life steal, or rather he doesn't have life steal. However, it's still got a very much. Still got that tiny down.
An
So,
enemy has been slain.
I myself, I prefer heroes that have significant life steal, close to 10% health, especially when you're playing the marksman. There's a debuff over here, so I'm not going to.
Godlike.
Now I think both teams are actually ready very, very soon, so we will be just begin in the next minute, and we can start the grand final
Our
of
future
the
is
extract
shaped by our
between
desires.
T2 height and a lot like team MSG. However, given your predictions right now, and whoever guesses it correctly will be able to get some cash prizes and reward.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
And then there's 3 heroes, I think.
for the round trip.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
So, nothing a little bit.
Our future is shaped by our desires.
Now the red one.
Let the bullets fly.
Assemble!
For the round trip. Watch this.
Yeah, 20% money for over the long haul.
I got your back.
We will keep fire out there. Very low right now. You can try to clear this out.
Your team has destroyed a turret. You have slain an enemy.
Be able to look at. Don't think so.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Some towers coming from.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
Capsized.
Killing spree.
And
Double
they'll
kill.
end right now. Okay, and with this game conclusion, we will be getting the players in for our grand final.
Victory.
The world is more than
And we will take a short break as we wait for the players to come in.
I realized that there was actually some issue with the mic just now, so we'll be looking to improve it a little bit. And we'll go for a short break while we wait for the players to actually come in.
And we will take a short break as we wait for the players to come in.
I realized that there was actually some issue with the mic just now, so we'll be looking to improve it a little bit. And we'll go for a short break while we wait for the players to actually come in. Hello everyone. Right now we are going into the grand finals of the ACC, which is the Ashtrodite Community Cup Season 2. On the left side, we have the winners of the upper bracket, which is Deep to Hide. And on the right side, we have Team MSG, who just had two beautiful games against Vampire Esports, easily winning game 2 within 8 minutes. And right now, they are into the band pick phase, and who will actually pick and win game 1 of this grand final? It is a best of 5 over here. And on the side of DTH, we have Luban, Eclipse, Lam, Lianpo, and Smith. And for the other side, Lubu, Musashi, Timebender, Mai, and Lady Sun. Right now, we see the Xingyun Brian is on the mic, and he is the server top for Mai Shiranui. And who will be able to grab hold of the tempo in the early game? And this is for us to find out as we will head into this game very, very, very shortly. In my opinion, I think that DTH actually have a better lineup over here.
Welcome to Honor of Kings.
Luban seems to be heavily contested, and it has been taken as
Enemy
first
minions
pick
will
on the
arrive
side
in
of
5
DTH.
seconds. All forces, move out!
On the top side, we can see that it will be a Lubu against a Lianpo, and it will be a Lady Sun against a Luban at the bottom side. And over here, it is a 2v2. Of course, Smith and Blade will have the lane priority because his two skills will be able to clear off the the lane in an instant. And they are going for this group of 3 creeps. And right now, with a level 2 on the side of Smith and Blade and also Mai Shiranui, will they be looking to be very aggressive? There's a heal coming in on the side of Timebender. And right now, this River Sprite actually went to the side of Timebender because she threw a circle onto the Smith and Blade and exploded. And there was a little bit of a misplay coming in on the side of DTH. They're all moving towards bottom now, and Luban is a lone wolf. And he overcommits his position over here, and he will likely die from here. And he indeed dies. And that was a mispositioning on his end. The teammates on the side of DTH did not inform him of any of the people that were going down towards him. And of course, he did not check the map as well. And as a result, being slightly across the river, he would die. So long Mai hits the punch onto him. And over here, we can see that there was a 2v2 fight over there. And Lam died as well. And right now, Baba Yeager dies too. And it is 3 kills to 1 in the favor of Team MSG. And Team MSG has come in playing very strongly, probably because they had quite a bit of practice just now before coming in this. And right now, you can see that there is a lamb for the slaughter in the form of the Luban. And he is very low right now. Will the Lady Sun be looking to roll skill 1, skill 2 into him? She will definitely be going to take the little... No, he doesn't. And there's a Mind Entrance that's hiding over here, and he gets found out by the Smith and Blade. She will still want to go for it, and she misses it. And as a result, both of them are very low. However, this hero, which is the Eclipse, will fall, and Mai Shiranui escapes with a very low health. She actually had a very good chance to go in, but it was a good kick coming in from the Smith and Blade, and it limited the gap closing ability of Mai, and hence was unable to kill. And right now it is 4-1 over here. And right now, I'm not sure, but we don't seem to have any background sound coming in. We will wait to fix the issue, but right now we will just continue the game first as we look to rectify it a bit later. And right now over here, Lam goes in. I think he's able to execute the Musashi. Musashi goes in, and it is a beautiful ulti coming in from the Smith and Blade, and he one-shots away the Mai Shiranui. They have managed to come back, and it is now only a 1k goal lead for Team MSG. And right now, the next fight seems to be coming towards the bottom. However, there is only one Lam, and he will definitely back off. And there are three heroes that are coming over here. And it is 4 against 1, and the Eclipse decides to bite onto the Time Bender. And as usual, Smith and Blade finishes off the kill. They are all going onto the Eclipse, and they manage to kill off the Eclipse. Right now, the skills are coming fast and furious on every side, and the only place that we don't see much of fight is always at the Clash lane. And this game, they are all looking to fight in the mid side. And right now, the Lupu doesn't have the ulti. He's just going to just get some vision over here. And we will see that on the middle, there is a Time Bender that's the secure vision. He got himself exposed actually for the Smith and Blade. Is he going to kick him? He decides not to after seeing the Musashi. And he will back as a result from here. And I think in order to limit the power of Smith and Blade over here, they have actually picked the Musashi. And the Musashi blade is actually able to cancel away all of his blades that come in from the side of Smith and Blade. And right now, he bites onto the Mai Shiranui, but is unable to finish him off. I think the Lupin was a little bit scared as well, because there were 3 heroes that were coming in. They were probably aware that more of them were coming in, and as a result, Mai Shiranui does not go down, and Eclipse gets killed off instead. Right now on the side of Team MSG, they are going for this Tyrant over here, and they manage to get it. Even though it is 6Q for 4 in the favor of Team MSG, I still think it is fairly even. And at this stage now, I actually still prefer the composition, team composition of DTH. And so long they are able to land a good ultimate for the Eclipse. They are able to fight the fights very, very well. And right now, we will see what is going to happen over here. The Eclipse is probably just going to back, decides to actually bite instead, and they actually finish off the Time Bender and also 2 other heroes on the side, which is the Musashi and also the Lupu. And this is once again a crucial team fight coming in, and they have got the kills lead in their favor right now. And most importantly, Eclipse did not actually die from here. And right now, Mai Shiranui is looking to throw everything into the Lupin, and she manages to actually kill him off. However, she is unable to escape. Lam goes in, but Smith and Blade decides to have the last say over it and takes the kill away from the Lam. Right now, Musashi goes in with the ultimate. However, Dempo comes in with the ultimate as well, and he manages to scare them off without hitting anything. Right now, the goal has gone in the favor of the side of Team DTH, and they have the lane priority currently as well. Lupin will be able to clear off the bottom lane, and all the waves will be on the side of Team MSG. And right now, they have a good opportunity to look for a fight over here. Any kills, any kill or 2 over here will allow them to actually open up the map and push for the tier 2 towers. And they definitely want to take this opportunity. I think Eclipse right now is getting hungry over here. He's looking to bite somebody. Honestly, I think it's okay if he bites the Lady Sun. It's okay if he bites the Musashi. It's okay if he bites the Mai Shiranui. So there is a lot of options for the Eclipse to do. It can be either an aggressive bite, or it can also be defensive to protect Lupin. But right now, the Lupin looks like he's very confident. Even though he is at a 0-2-0, he has sufficient goal actually, even though he's losing to the Lady Sun by a 1k goal. But they will want to take this fight as much as possible because the Smith and Blade is rich. He's on 4 kills right now. He has his first item up. He has his small armor pen up. So he will be able to blast them quite painfully. And right now they are looking to push in the waves and they have already done that. They are going in to steal, and they manage to steal off the raid. He's going in with his ultimate, his first skill, and right now Ripu jumps in as well. Eclipse takes on a bite. However, it is a 2-for-1 in the favor of MSG. Does that really hurt them much? Honestly, I don't think so, because Lupan is still alive. He will be going down to eat more creeps and get himself slightly fattened up. And at the same time, Smith and Blade is also alive, and it is a support that's actually dead together with the jungle. The jungle has been having a relatively good time for the side of DTH as compared to the Musashi. You can see that on the goal graph, there is a 1k goal lead for Lam over the Musashi currently, 1.3k. And right now he is at his strong point. He has his pure sky reduction of 35% damage. He will want to go in as much as possible. He can soak in a lot of damage right now. There is a bite onto the Lupu, and they are looking to finish him off, and they manage to. Well, the Eclipse survive, and he manages to survive. Lady Sun is not unable to use the ultimate accurately, or rather the range is not long enough to take him down. And right now there is a Mai that's hiding inside. She will actually finish off the Eclipse, and this is a mistake coming in from Eclipse. The Eclipse do not have ultimate ability, and he has no health as well. What was he trying to do over there? Right now, Lam goes in, however, misses the ultimate, and I think it was a bit lucky that he missed it as well, because he wouldn't have been able to kill anyone in this stage. Right now it's 10-10, and the goal is fairly even. It is a 2k goal, less than a 2k goal lead over here, and right now they will be looking to get this Tyrant, and Limpo is positioned to defend, and they will get this off successfully. And on the top side, we can see that they are looking to make inroads into this tower over here. Limpo is here to cover it. We will not be getting anything from here. Right now, we see that Eclipse has the ultimate ability up. He also has his flash up as well. He will be able to look onto a catch. And right now, I think this Mai Shiranu has been playing quite well. It is a refreshing change, because she has been able to hide into the correct bushes and be able to assassinate some of the crucial targets. And this is a way better Mai Shiranu that we've seen as compared to many other games previously. Right now, the Smith and Blade throws in. However, you can see that the power of Time Bender is up, almost up right now. The skills come in. She goes for the recovery with with the skill of the Time Bender, and they don't take as much damage as a result as they recover from the skills. And right now, is he looking at this ultimate? He will decide to actually back off. That is not the target that he will be looking at, because once he bites that, teammates will have to come in, and Lupo will be able to go for the backline. And if they correctly decide not to engage onto the Time Bender at the point in time, they will want to actually catch Lady Sun. They will want to catch this Mai Shiranui. These are the two important targets that they will want to actually finish off immediately. Right now, the Musashi goes in for the Smith and Blade. However, it's getting beaten up by the Eclipse, and the fight continues on. And 2 members on the side of DTH falls, and 3 members on the side. It is 3-3 even now, and they are still continuing on to the fight. 4 people have gone down on the side of DTH, and right now there is a Lupan, and I think he was a bit lost during the fight, because he wasn't in the fight at all, and there was a little bit of miscommunication coming in, because right now without the Lupan coming in, there will be a little bit lack of a damage, and will they be able to finish off this 1v1 fight over here? Honestly, I think the Lupan should actually just face fight him, because with the health difference that they have, Lupan will be able to finish him off, and he has a life steal there as well. And he decides not to, probably because if he were to die over there, they would have lost the mid tower, and there is more to it. They want to play a more calculated, a more measured kind of game as compared to going for a little bit of a gamble over here. Go 1k lead for DTH. However, we can see that Lupan only has 8.4k gold, and on the side of Lady Sun, she has 9.6. So there is a good 1k gold difference. And of course, you can see that the Lady Sun has also gotten an armor boots rather than the attack speed, and that is going to limit the damage of Lupan by about 15%. And you can see this little sneaky Mai Shiranui over here looking at the bushes, trying to backstab members on the side of DTH. She is still hiding here, and will she be able to actually snipe somebody off? However, right now she see a horde over here, 4 members. She's looking at the lump, and the lump did not die from that. And I think the Pure Sky was actually activated, and that prevented the lump from dying. And it is a good ultimate coming in from Smith and Blade, and the ADC on the side of MSG gets melted within a second. And it is advantage to DTH right now. They will be looking to push down the top tower. They are looking into top tier 3 tower as well. Right now, we can see that Eclipse has the ultimate and somebody jumps in, and that's the Lempo. They are looking very fierce right now. It is 4v5 situation. Eclipse just wants to go in and bite somebody over here. He manages to bite the Lupu, and the Lupu flashes away. Right now, they will continue on with the fight. Mai Shuanui will try to use his ultimate and go in. However, gets taken down before she's able to do anything. Right now, the fight continues on, and it is the Lupan that is forcing with his machine gun going in, all in into the crystal, and they managed to actually take down the crystal before all the members on the side of Team MSU were able to react, and that is a perfectly executed team fight coming in from the side of DTH. They took down the ADC, and they know that they are going to win any fight that they can get into. They're going all in for all the fights. They know that Eclipse has the ultimate, has the flash over there. They will be able to win the fight, and they seized the small window of opportunity and ended the game right there. It is congratulations to Team DTH for taking game 1, even though at the point in time it seemed that it was a very balanced game. But they were able to just take the game down like that, and that is, I think, what's so fearful about Team DTH, because they only had that small window of opportunity. They took down the Lady Sun when the game was fairly even. They took him down. They knew that the opportunity was up, and they just go all in into the top side, go for the tier 2, tier 3 tower. And once they sense that, yes, we have the chance to go for the crystal, they went all in. There was full communication on the side of DTH, and they gave MSG no chance to actually come back. So one little small mistake on the side of MSG, and they were punished with a loss. We'll be taking a few minutes break as we wait for the team members on the side of DTH and also MSG to come in as we prepare for game 2 of the grand finals. Welcome to Game 2 of the Grand Finals between Team MSG and DTH. In this game, Team MSG will be on the blue side and DTH will be on the red side. Hansing get banned over here, and I think that there's a respect ban for Ling Guobiao 2年半 because he is the top server top Hansing, and Hansing has good crowd control skills. He has his ultimate which can reduce damage that's being dealt. He is immune to CC at that point in time, and he has great mobility which he can rotate along the maps, along the lane very well, and that is sometimes difficult for teams to contain, especially for a team with impressive macro play over here. That is not something that they want to face, and Lupan is the first pick right now for Team MSG. And what is DTH coming out with to counter the threat of Lupan over here? They come out with Judge D. So most of the time we see a lot of marksmen coming out with full crit items, or in the sense like Marco Polo coming out with full attack speed items. In this case, for Judge D, he can be quite versatile. He can go for a full crit. He can also go for a half tank kind of build, going for armor boots first, and then going for percent on hit items together with Spark Fox Dagger, and then going with his armor items, and he can still do respectable damage. However, in this case, you can see that there is a beast that's being picked, and it is the natural match made in heaven for Lupan and the beast. So right now it seems that the pick of Judge D over here isn't going to be as effective because he is a hero that actually lacks a little bit of damage as compared to Lupan, and I don't see how he's able to go for the Lupan. And right now with the beast coming in, even the Lam, it is difficult for him to actually assassinate him off. And following up with that, it is a Wu Yan who is going to play off lane against the Lupu. It is going to be a 50-50 with the early game potential of Wu Yan a lot stronger as compared to Lupu, and we will see that Wu Yan will have a lane fire over Lupu in the early stages of the game, meaning this will also mean that she will be able to rotate way faster going to mid, invasion of jungle providing vision. And I think for Baba Yaga, this will be a test of how his mastery of the clash lane will be, and how he will be able to manage his lane. Right now for both sides, we have not seen them draft any mages coming in. We have not seen the support on the side of DTH. Which are the supports that are available for them to pick right now? I think they can be looking into something that gives them a little bit of a lockdown. However, we can see Eclipse getting banned, and right now they are looking to lock down the Smith and Blade first. Seems like it. I don't think Angela works very well here. And Smith and Blade, of course, is to reduce the health of the Lupan. And the last two picks coming in for the side of Team MSG, they like to hover between the Peacekeeper and the Milady. And I think the Peacekeeper is not going to be very strong over here. You're fighting against a Judge D. However, Milady's ultimate is not going to work well against Judge D as well. So we will see what tricks they have up their sleeve to try to even this Grand Finals 1-1. They're looking at the Monkey as well. The Monkey, I don't think it works that well too. They are going to settle for the pair of Kong Ming and Peacekeeper. And the last pick for support coming in, the Robot, which works well, which is the Mischief. The Fish, I think it works well as well. And of course there is also the Healer in the form of Little Luke. Over here, I think the Robot is actually a good pick, and they may probably settle for this. They can flash in and stun onto and go all in into the Lupan, and eventually they pick the Robot. Robot has strong CC. All of his skills is able to CC with the exception of his ultimate, and he is able to pick up towers very fast. And this is a compliment because Smith and Blade is a mini hero, and while his damage as a mini hero is quite high, it leaves him susceptible to a lot of ganks coming in. So in terms of tower push potential. He doesn't really have it. Lam doesn't really have much push potential as well. And you'll be up to Judge D. And right now, Mischief, which is the robot coming in, it will add in a little bit of threat, especially when they are looking to push the towers down. You can silence the tower as well, so that's something important to know. And I think the make or break for this game will be at the farm lane, and we will see the grand matchup between Lupan and the Beast versus Judge D and the Mischief. Right now, we will see that the first item, and Judge D has not decided on the first item, and yes, indeed, he goes for the armor vest. He understands the burst potential of the Lupan, and the vest burst rather than the boot will help him a lot in the sustainability in the early stages of the game. Mid is cleared way faster as compared to the team MSG. They're all coming in to try to give some assistance over to the Judge D, and they are playing very aggressively. However, somehow at the top side there is a first blood. The Lupu has actually managed to solo kill off the Wu Yan, and that is something unexpected because, I mean, in my opinion, I think Wu Yan has way stronger ability in the early game as compared to the Lupu. So I may be wrong, but I mean, across the numerous games that I've played against, Lupu is not very strong in the level 1. To verify the fact, we will take some moment to come and see over here. And it is indeed a solo queue, so this is rather interesting. Right now you can see that Judge D is fighting a 1v2 in lane. For the side of DPH, it's clear that they just want the Judge D to get the last hits off while they try to make things happen on the other side of the map. And for Ripu, he has done very well by being able to solo kill off the Uyen. Is this fight going to happen here? I don't think so. Let's have a look at top. You can see that Uyen is being chased down by the Lupu, and right now the Lupu is feeling so much more superior as compared to the Uyen. And we have to compliment the Lupu. The robot is hiding, coming in, looking for a stun. I don't think he's going to burn a flash. Judge D missed the ulti. I think it was a bit hasty coming in from the side of the robot. Will they be able to save the robot? They managed to do so. Right now it is 5 members all coming in to fight against Team MSG. They push the Beast back in. The Beast will definitely die over here. And Lupu successfully kills off the support. And right now will they be looking to play even more aggression? Right now Uyen is looking for some opportunities, however that's not to, and they are going for the mid instead. And then they are looking to sandwich this Judge D over here, and I don't think that they'll be able to. There's no point for the Uyen to be around here. They will not be able to kill off this Judge D. But right now that he's used off his second ability, there is, but he knows that vulnerability over here and sticks very close to the tower thereafter. And as a result, you can see that the Uyen wasted time over there. And over here, Peacekeeper is alone at the top side, and he's unable to actually do anything over here but watch. However, right now we see 3 members jumping in, and now with all of them having their skills over here, we see that the Baba Jäger in Lupu has used the flash, and right now Smith and Blade is looking to throw in some skills to deal some damage in. However, I don't think there's any fight going to be here. Let's look at the bottom side. And this game is coming in fast and furious. On both sides of the lanes, we are seeing something looking to happen. But teams don't want this to spiral out of control, and they're being a little bit more cautious. And right now, we are this is actually following the Kong Ming. And the Uyen is simply going to play somewhat as a support. He has been roaming around, and as a result of this, he's not able to get most of the farm from his lane, and he has been lagging. And this is a worrying trend because Uyen needs her item to be able to come in to tank, to deal sufficient damage to cause a threat. And with him, with Uyen, okay, Uyen is girl, okay? So with Uyen just moving around like this and sharing the EXP and glitching off the top lane, I don't understand what they're trying to do over here. And right now on the bottom side, they are trying to push in very furiously. I think they have done relatively well to contain this Lupan's farm at this moment. Right now, Judge D is on 3.1k and the Lupan is on 2.7k. Wayne goes back to top to clear off this wave, and then she's actually low on a little bit of mana. I think she will be looking to actually TP. She will only have enough mana right now to actually execute her skills once, and that will be it. And I don't think it will be sufficient for a sustained fight. Lam goes in, sees the Uyen, and is going to back. Right now, Uyen has once again ditched her lane, and I'm not sure whether this is instructions coming in from their team captain, and right now they're forcing the Lupu over here, and the Lupu will likely fall as a result of the ultimate coming from the combing. And right now at the bottom side, you can see the Uyen is trying to take down the back line. The Mischief is also, and the Lupa will most importantly fall, and that is the most important thing that they need to do right now at this stage. And right now, Smith and Blade is also coming in fast and furious, and they should be able to actually finish off this Peacekeeper. Right now, this Lam is trying to run away. There'll be a kick coming in from the side of Smith and Blade. However, you can see that there is a coming over here, and would they be going for this guy, or rather going for the Lam? They did not manage to kill off the Smith and Blade, and the Lam managed to escape as well, and this is so painful for the side of MSG. We see a Lupan rocket coming in to try to snipe off the Smith and Blade, and it misses as well. And as a result, this is a full win situation for Team DPH. And you can see right now there is still a Uyen that is very lost in the game. He is not moving towards the top lane, he's not moving towards the bottom lane, and as a result, Mischief is pushing the wave on the top side, and Lupu is also forcing the waves in on the bottom side. And this macro is going very well for DPH, and it is a little bit messy right now for the side of MSG. Right now we can see that on the side of MSG they're looking to sandwich and pincer off any members on the side of DPH, you can see, and they will be able to actually take down the robot over here. Right now they're all moving towards the middle side, and we can see on the whole map the macro play of it. It is very messy, even though they killed off the robot. You can see that it is very messy right now, and they have so many opportunities for DPH to make plays. The Uyen is still chasing around aimlessly, and as a result, we can see that she only has 3.4k gold. As compared to the Lupu, it is a 500 gold difference, which is a bit lesser than expected, to be honest. And right now, they are looking to make moves into the top lane, and then Dark Beast is going to run away. The Beast uses the ultimate, and right now this will be a win definitely for the South DPH. We only just see how many members on the side of MSG will fall, and nobody falls over here. Smith and Blade chosen everything, is not able to get them low enough for the Lam to see an opportunity come in. Right now, Peacekeeper is going back to middle. They are, while on the side of DPH, they are looking to get the objective. However, a nice move coming in from Coming takes down the Judge D. However, he falls as well, and this is a 1-for-1 trade. And as a result of this, you can see that everything is pretty even, and right now Lupan is trying his best to force towers. He's managed to get out the mid tier 1 tower. The next thing, what would be the next thing that these teams want to do in this high stakes game of poker? Uyen seems right now to be playing more as like a support. Following after the Lupan, they are going for this Overlord. They should be able to get it. While on the side of Lupu, he's trying his best to actually push and exert pressure on the bottom lane. While they are actually managing their waves quite well, it is somewhat surprising that they actually lost the mid tower. And right now, it is hard to actually call a winner over here, as both sides, their draft are fairly even, and what we want to see is actually more good macro movements coming in from both teams. The action and reaction that will be coming in from both sides. They seem to be able to get down this Tyrant as well. And right now there seems to be a little bit loss of tempo for the side of CDH. However, never ever look away, as DPH has the ability to switch on their tempo, switch up their gear almost instantaneously, and make the game in their favor. However, right now Smith and Bates decide to use the ultimate to clear off the wave instead of going for the heroes. Not that it's wrong. And right now there is the robot that's trying to spin and spinning into nothing. Everybody's just gonna back off. You can see that the Lam missed off, the ulti as well. And right now the 5v5 fight is not going to go in the favor of ETH if they are not going to land good stun in the. So right now I think what they will be doing is for the Lupu to actually have his ulti up, and they will want the flash to be up for the Mischief as well. And I think in order to really catch them effectively, you will need to burn off the flash on the side of Mischief to actually get onto the Lupan. For the Lupan to use the rocket to push him off, and then followed by Lupu to come in with the final stun. However, right now do not underestimate the power of the Kongming, as he is getting rather fat at this moment, and he has the ability actually to deal a lot massive damage. And also with him hitting his passive onto the Judge D, the Judge D will actually get deleted very fast. And right now you see 4-5 heroes on the top side, and Lupo is looking to actually pincer them, but I think he will just actually look for an opportunity, see whether there's any chance for him to actually jump in. And I think this is the perfect opportunity that will be coming in for the side of DPH. Will he be looking at opportunity to jump in? He jumps in and misses everybody over here. However, they are looking to chase down the Wu Yan. Wu Yan takes a flash off, and right now there is a Kongmi sneakily hiding in the bushes. And right now I think he will, because of that, he will be able to take down the Lam with his great positioning coming in. Great positional awareness coming in from the side of the Kongming, and as a result the Lam falls. And right now Kongming is at the strongest point, and he will be looking to try to take down another hero. ETH on their side, they understand the threat of Kongming, and they are going to push out the waves as well. Right now Judge Lee do not have the vision of the rest of the opponent team, and he look and see the Uyan. He does not dare to fully engage in, tickles him 2 times or so, and he's going to back. And right now you can see the aggression is coming in on the side of Team MSG, and everybody looks to be collapsing onto the Judge Lee, and Judge Lee is feeling very scared indeed. It is indeed a very exciting and a very close game over here for game 2. They are going to go for this overlord. However, they may need to actually ditch this. Will they be able to do fast enough before the opponents come rushing in? They should be able to actually snipe it off. However, it gets stolen by the Kongming, and they are all going to throw all in into the fight. And this Lupu, will he be able to survive this? Nobody is able to block the ultimate from Kongming, and he dies as a result. So it is a lose-lose situation coming in for DPH. They lost the overlord, and at the same time they lost engager in the form of the Lupu, and as a result right now they are going to crash into the tier 3 mid tower. There is the wave that's coming in, and they will be at least able to pinch off some health off the mid tier 3 tower. I think DTH did very well in defending this tower, in allowing as little opportunity for MSG to push this tower over here. However, there's another wave that's coming in. They managed to play it off as well, and this is a very good play actually coming in from the side of DTH. Right now, all the 5 members on the side of MSG are taking DTH side of the jungle as their own home, as their own jungle. And they are looking to make inroads into the bottom tier 2 tower. Right now, Lam is on the side. They are looking for opportunity. Mischief does a good ultimate, and then right now you will see that Lupu wants to jump in. However, over the side of the Judge D, we see that the Uyan actually beats him off, and right now 3 members on the side of DTH will fall or run, but however Lam manages to actually run away, and while they will not be able to get the Lam, they will be able to get the bottom tier 3 tower, and they are looking to actually push down with these 2 dragons coming in. Will they be able to do so? There is a very nice ultimate and a combination of skills coming in from Lam. However, they are unable to do anything much, and there will be 2 more dragons that will be coming in towards this crystal, and they managed to actually finish it off at this stage. And it is kudos to Team MSG for being able to come back so strongly and resiliently from the loss in Game 1, and they ended this game in almost similar fashion as compared to Game 1, where ETH was able to finish on decisively, and they look to be very evenly matched currently. We will be heading into Game 3 of the Grand Finals, and we will wait for these players to come in and we will proceed on with the band pick phase very soon. Stay tuned as we will take a very short break and we will see you back in 2 minutes time. Welcome back everyone as we head into Game 3 of the Grand Finals between Team MSG and Deep to High. As we see from Game 2 just now, we can see that both teams are rather evenly matched, and sometimes it is a little bit of errors here and there that actually decides the flow of the game and who wins actually the game itself. And over here, what will we be seeing? We see the Lupan getting first pick. Is Lupan really that strong that it is an essential first pick? We will see right now. But so far, any team that first picks Lupan wins the game. And I think there is some science to this right now because there are not enough heroes in Honor of Kings Global. So there is no global band pick that's being implemented, and that's why we can see similar heroes being picked over and over again, and of course, wow, that reduces the excitement in the games that we see. This is some of the limitations that will be eliminated as we progress with the development of the game. Also, for Season 3 of the Ashtrodite Cup, we will be looking to implement some form of global band pick so that we can see more interesting lineups that will come up. We'll see more interesting kind of matchups that will happen. And we also see these players showcase the wide array of hero mastery that they have. Over in the previous game, we see that there was a Judge D that was being picked, and there wasn't much impact that the Judge D was able to do, and that was something that was raised up even before the game started because there is a limit to how much damage Judge D has, and at the same time, most importantly, Judge D do not have a very long range, and I think they've definitely suffered from that handicap as the game progressed on. And right now, right now we can see that it is Wupan against the Marco Polo. These are definitely the stronger of the marksmen in this game currently. It is the last band that will come in for the side of TH, and we can see that on the side of MSG, they have not picked the support and the flash laner, and they decided to go for the lane 4. Of course, the lane 4 is going to pose a little bit of a threat towards the Lupan because when he uses his ulti, it is hard. The ultimate together with the flash, it is hard for the Lupan to actually dodge it, and he has damage. He is very tanky as well. And right now on the side of MSG, they are hovering over Hegemon, which is the Xiangyu. And in this case, the Hegemon is a good substitute if the Limpo is getting banned as well. However, they suddenly switch over into a support and they pick Mischief instead. I think in this game, Mischief isn't going to be as effective as the previous game, although DTH picked Mischief and lost, but I think the key to that was actually the side of the Judge D. There wasn't sufficient damage output in every team fight that was coming in, and I think that caused them to really suffer. And right now we see 国服标2年半 taking on one of his signature heroes in the form of the Tigress. And on this side, they are probably looking as Hegemon as the last pick. And I think all in all, yes, we see a Maestro on Sing with Brian, and he is, as we all know, a top player for Maestro in this Honor of Kings Global. And while this looks to be a very even kind of drafting, this is where we will see whether a meta hero is more important or your mastery of the hero takes precedence, as Tigerus is known not to be very strong in this current meta right now. And they are picking this. And so what will we see from here? Will we see the Tigress having good early game advantage, making use of his level 1 to level 3? Will he be looking to invade? To viewers out there, if you're wondering why isn't there as much invasion over here in this game as compared to maybe Mobile Legends or the previous versions of Honor of Kings, is because to ensure a more even kind of community
Welcome to Honor of Kings.
fights in the ranked games and all, they
Enemy
actually
minions will
instilled
arrive in
this
5 seconds.
debuff when you're invading the early game, so you have reduced damage, and this actually restricts the ability for you to actually steal opponents' buff in the early game. And right now, will this Tiger be just looking to get his his red buff, or will he be looking to steal? And so he decides that he will be starting his red buff instead. And right now over here, they will be trying to make inroads into this set of creeps over here. However, there is the robot that is trying to stop them from doing so. And right now, what the Smith and Blade wants to do is actually to just take it with his range and avoid the fan. And as a result, it benefits the Mai Shanui, as he will be able to actually take this creep off. And with the lump starting blue side, he will be able to clear three sets of jungle over here. And even without this 3 creeps, he will still be able to hit 4 by the time he clears this little chicken over here. And we can see that there will be a fight that will be coming in, or at least testing and feeding out at the top lane, which is the clash lane, because both of them are going to hit 4 after clearing the waves over here. And right now, we can see that the Lam is level 4. We can see that the Tiger is level 4. However, Tiger level 4 is not really important because there are no additional skills that are being activated when he is level 4. And what is key will actually be this Eclipse over here needing to be level 4. It is a nice skill coming out, and right now it is the Tiger that's getting pushed in. He's very low right now, will be able to finish out this kill, and they managed to. However, right now the Hegemon is very low as well. The Eclipse just burned a flash. They are all chasing onto Baba Yaga on the Lupu, and will they be able to actually finish this off? Smith and Blade misses most of the skills over there, and as a result, it is a 2-0 kill. And it is MSG that has a great advantage in the early game. And this is the issue, I think, with Tigress, because even the strength of Tigress is only when it's level 1 or level 3, because when it hits 4, he's not going to be able to win Lam. And at this stage, Eclipse doesn't have a level 4, so it is a bit obtuse in this matchup, because Tiger doesn't need a 4, but Eclipse needs a 4, so when they're going to fight, it is a bit awkward for them as compared to the side of MSG. So I think that is where the Tigress falls off a little bit over here, and that was also part of the reason why they actually lost it. Of course, you also have to factor in the fact that Smith and Blade wasn't able to actually land most of the skills, resulting in lesser than expected damage coming in. So there are many factors that come in, but primarily I think there was also a crucial factor in determining. And right now you can see that the Shark Boy, which is the Lam, is looking to be as aggressive as possible. They are looking on to the mid. They are looking at the Eclipse, but I don't think they are going to fight this Eclipse over here. It's not going to be beneficial for them. They want to be looking at the Lupan. They want to be looking at the Smith and Blade. And right now this is what exactly Mai is trying to do. The robot is coming in. The Shark Boy is coming in. He will be looking to eat this Lupan up. And he manages actually to push off both the carries. He kills off both of them with his beautifully executed ulti. And right now, both the carries on the side of DTH are down in exchange for one mischief, which is the robot. And it is 5-1 in the favor of Team MSG right now. And they're still looking to push in very aggressively over here. And this also lets us wonder if the Tiger's pick is actually a good one, because with this game falling behind for the side of DTH, it is difficult for the Tiger to actually do anything right now at this stage. He will be unable to actually influence the game for the next 2 minutes. And this will be the opportunity for Team MSG actually to find even more chances for them to go onto this Lupan. And will we see once again will we be able to see the Lam execute such a beautiful ulti where he goes in, pushes both the Smith and Blade and the Lupan out of position and finish them off. And we can see over here the Lam is having so much of impact as compared to the Tiger. On the bottom side, Lupan is looking to farm as soon as he can, as much as he can. And right now everybody's converging onto the bottom side, and we can see on the top side there is a fight that's coming in. They're going for the Lupu. Lupu jumps away, but it doesn't matter because their priority was still the tier 1 tower, and they got it in the end. So it is, in terms of the tower, it is very even, and the first Tyrant actually goes to the side of DTH as well. It is proving to be some respect for them. And most importantly, we can see over here, even though the Lam has been so impactful, he is only having a 300 goal lead over the Tiger, and part of this reason is because all 5 of the kill participation, he only managed to get the assist instead of the kill. As expected, right now the red side got the Overlord. They are looking to push in, they beat onto the Mischief. It is a 1-for-1 trade, and right now they're looking to continue. Definitely the Marco Polo will be looking for an opportunity to go in with the ultimate. However, he sees 4 opponents and he is feeling very scared right now. He decides, no, I will not be going into this fight. We have 2 members on our side down. We have our hegemon, the tank, down as well. Let's take a breather. Right now, we can see that all the purple dragons are onto each of the lanes. And 4 members on the side of MSG right now. It is 3 and 2 members on the side. The 2 cores of the team are at the mid side, and right now Maestro will be looking for more opportunities to come in and get the Tiger down as well. And right now they will be able to actually finish off this Eclipse. It is 4v5 in this kind of situation. Marco Polo is not around. He is trying his best to get some farm up before going into more fights. You can see that right now the ones that are leading this fight on the side of Team MSG is actually the Maestro, which is the mage, and also the jungler. He's bringing in so much good tempo, bringing so many good catches coming in. Although he misses his ultimate, they are going to look to get this tower over here instead. However, it is proving to be a scam as he goes in for the Tigers. However, it is the 1-for-1. Both junglers are down in this moment. They are looking to focus onto this tower. However, they decide to give it up. And right now, Lupu comes in with a beautiful ultimate, catches onto the hegemon, and right now they manage to get out the hegemon. And it is going to be a small respite for the side of Team DTH. And it is so heartbreaking for the side of Marco Polo because he almost managed to actually kill off the Eclipse and give him a good 250 gold. He did not manage to, and he will be going back to farming yet again. Right now, on the side of Team MSG, You can see that my Shiranui is on side lane duty, and he will want to look at a punch. However, the punch hits onto the creep, and it is a burst coming in from the Lupu and instantly melts down the my Shiranui. This is so painful that I have to say ouch. They are now converging to the mid side. Mischief is not doing any damage into the Eclipse. And right now they are making inroads in. The Hegemon is going in. He uses the ulti. Lupu jumps into the back line. We have to take note that they are fighting under the tower. And right now the Lam goes in and finishes off the Lupu. The Lupan. And right now it is a 2-for-2 trade. And who is looking the more furious of them all? It is currently Team MSG. There is shutdown going into the hands of Marco Polo, and they'll be looking to push this. However, the Smith and Blade gets all the creeps down, not before giving up his life, and it is a good pick off from the side of Lam. And right now we can see this Tiger is going to run away, and he will be able to run away peacefully. And as we mentioned in our game just now, Marco Polo with Red is rather scary over here. He managed to get off this tier 2 tower. They will be looking to reset. Marco Polo do not really have any lifesteal abilities. He will be looking to reset, and he does reset eventually over here. And right now the mid tower is at 40% health, 30 to 40% health, and they will want to actually get this down as soon as possible to open up the jungle area and continue the tempo. Right now the goal lead is at 3,000 and 4 kills in the favor of Team MSG. They will want to play this as fast paced as possible before Lupin actually scales up all the way. And right now 5 of the members are all converging together, and they're looking for opportunities, and this is looking like a great game for Team MSG indeed. They will have to take all these opportunities and prevent the Lupin from farming. Right now Lupin is on 6.7 thousand gold, which is slightly more than the Marco Polo. And right now there's a bite onto the Mischief. However, it doesn't finish the Mischief off. He managed to run away but little of health, and it is no kills right now. However, Lupu jumps in and kills off the Lam, and the Tiger manages to escape. It is an ultimate coming in for the side of the Hegemon, but it's unable to impact the game much. And immediately sensing that they're going to lose the fight, Sing in Brian using the Maishanui wants to clear off the top lane, but is scared as well right now, and he will be TPing. And as a result of this, the outcome is that the mid tower for Team MSG will fall, and this is yet again proving to be a very close game over here. They will be able to force down this mid tower, and Lupin currently is in its ascendancy. And even though Tiger wasn't able to impact the game much in the early game, however, right now they have assurance in the form of the Lupin. Even though right now we see that the Tiger isn't a very good meta hero, we can still see that the mastery of the Tiger by this player is still of a relatively high level. Everybody is hiding in the bush, and right now Eclipse is getting vision, trying to sense and sniff people out over here. Marco Polo tries to come in to get a little bit of damage over here. Everybody's hiding, and then one hero gets spotted hiding in the bush as well. And right now what is going to happen over here? The Tiger gets deleted off almost immediately by the Lam together with the Mai Shiranui. And this is what we mentioned again. I think the Tiger is a little bit weak over here, and then he gets found out over here. He uses his first skill to try to run away. Will he be able to escape? He flashes away, and right now there's a fight going on the bottom, and we see that it is the Eclipse that will be caught out, and he dies as a result. The Lam finishes off, and as a result they will also be able to get down this tower. And most importantly, this Marco Polo runs away with a little of health. Lupin is unable to impact any way with his rocket. He misses the rocket entirely. I think it was just purely guesswork at the point in time. It is more about whether he was lucky enough to be able to guess the direction that Marco Polo was running, and doesn't really impact much. And right now you see the Lam coming in and finishing off this Smith and Blade instantaneously yet again. This Lam is having so much of an impact in this game, and we can see that is the difference. The Lam is commanding, captaining this game, controlling all the tempo, deleting the core heroes off, while on the side the Tiger is the one getting caught. He doesn't have anything to burst any of these heroes down. He is going to play for this team comp. However, he doesn't have any lockdown, displacement of positions and all this, and this is where they're going to lack as this game goes into its 13 minutes. or the wave on the side of MSG is well managed at this moment, and they will be eating as many resources on the side of Team DTH as much as possible. And once they are done with that, you can see that there is a close to a 3k goal lead. It's not much, but most importantly, this game is more about tempo than anything else. And you can see the tempo going all in the favor of the side of Team MSG. Currently, if you are Team DH, what would you be thinking to do? Because right now, what you want to do is to delay the game as much as possible for the Lupin to get off his maximum items. Right now, we can see that the Lupin is finishing out his last item. It will likely be Pure Sky. And once he has the Pure Sky, I think the Lam will not be able to kill him off immediately, but most importantly, will be able to actually displace him. And it will depend on whether how the support in the Eclipse is going to play. Is he going to use his ultimate aggressively, or is it going to use it to be used to protect the Lupin? And that will be a dilemma for them, because I don't think there's a clear solution to that. It will be dependent on how the fight goes in. However, right now the Eclipse needs to be around the two cores over here, because if the Lam is able to land a beautiful ulti onto the two of them, it will be game over for the side of DTH, and they need to recognize that. So we can see on the side of DTH, they are trying to get the farm up, but at the same time, what are they going to do? Are they going to try to go into an engage where there's a threat of them getting cleared? And right now, Eclipse is so low, he has to flash away, and there is a fight that's coming in over here, and then Mai Shirani comes in, Lupu jumps into nobody. However, you can see that the burst of Lupin is coming in so aggressively, and they are looking to chase off all the heroes on the side of Team MSG. Lupu uses the first Q, but it procs the item of Lam, and Lam is able to run away successfully. However, it is still a 3Q for DTH, and right now they will be able to push down this tower for sure. And will they be able to finish off this game? Right now, it's either the Hegemon decide to defend this wave and may die over here. However, on the flank, on the back of it comes Lam, and the Lam comes in and finishes off the Lupin. However, it was a big nice kick coming in from the Smith and Blade, and he manages to actually kill off one shot the Lam. And right now we see that it is actually theoretically a Team Ace coming in for Team DTH. And together with that, most importantly, they took down mid-tier 3 tower as well. And this is the key to their draft right now. The win condition for DTH is for the Lupin to be able to burst down the hero that come in. And on the side of Team MSG, they need to kill off this Lupin as fast as possible before he sprays all his things onto them. And they are going to look for this, and this will give them some respite in terms of lane management, because right now for mid, they will have the advantage with the super creeps. And right now, on the top side of the tower, the tier 3 tower, you can see that it's rather low. So what they can be doing is actually to focus on the mid and bottom side while they let the King Dragon push off the top. Personally, I would prefer if they actually release it a little bit later, so you can create a little bit more pressure, but it is fine as well. Right now, it is going to be a 5v4 situation. They want to capitalize on this. They have vision that the Marco Polo is actually not around, and they should be looking to bite as soon as possible to fight a 5v4 fight before the Marco Polo comes in. They did not take this opportunity, and as a result, right now, I think they have to be more measured and careful in their approach on how they want to approach this. And right now, Lam and Mai, they are looking at the back line. How are they going to fight this? Right now, what we want to see is the position of these two heroes over here. Are they able to get onto the back line? However, right now, you can see that Mai Shirani is a bit far away, and the fight does not seem to be happening, and Mai is just falling asleep in the bush. This is a very patient Mai Shirani. Right now, she's awake, and then she's going in, and she manages to actually kill off two heroes on the side of DTH. patience
team
is
double
paying
kill.
off for this
Blue
Mai
team
Shiranui,
has slain
and she
an
manages
enemy.
to actually kill off the core. And right now with Marco Polo coming in,
Shut
we will
down.
see whether Lupan is able to kill him off. Lupan procs Aegis, and right now she will probably
Red
die
team
as
has
well. And
slain
it is a
an
beautiful
enemy.
fight coming in for the side of Team MSG. Patience is indeed paying off for Mai Shrinawi. She found a good opportunity. She went in and she manages to delete off both the Tiger and also the Smith and Blade. And that was essential for them winning the team fight over there. It is close to 90 minutes
Red
into this
team
game.
has
There is a
destroyed
4K
a
goal lead
tower.
for the side of Team MSG. However, at this late the game, most importantly, what we want to see is the goal that each of these cores possess. And right now we see that the Lupin has full items. We see that the Smith and Blade is actually lacking one item over there. She's going actually for full damage over here. She's going for the cap. She's going for the book. I can't remember the exact names of this. And then Mai Shiranui also has close to full item. She's completing her item very soon, probably with another just $600-700, 600 more gold. And on the side of the Lam has the Aegis as well, and this will prove to be crucial because she can also swap it for the dagger once she dies. Right now, I think on the side of Hegemon is also proving very crucial as well, and this will still be a 50-50 fight in my opinion. And right now we want to see, and we can also see that they are all camping into positions where they be wanting to get off this mischief over here. They decide not to, and rightly so. Most importantly, they need the vision. I think most importantly for DPH, they need to be communicating within the team. We need the vision of the Mai, we need the vision of the Lam. Without having vision of them, we do not fight, and I think that is the key to them. And if they're able to actually note onto that, it will give them opportunity. Right now, they do not have vision of the Lam, and I think this fight may not go in the favor. However, I think Lam is a bit too slow to the fight, and as a result, two members of the side of MSG goes down. However, Lam is coming in and manages to actually kill off the Aegis of the Tigress. However, this fight is going in the favor of DTH right now. Three members on the side of MSG is down, and even though they did not have the vision of Lam, and most importantly, I think Lam came into the fight too late, and it was a 5v4 fight for a good 8 seconds to 10 seconds, and that was the difference maker. He was camping too far away from the fight, and when they broke into a fight, when the side of DTH forced themselves into a fight, they lost it. However, it is a very beautiful ultimate coming in from the side of Mai Shiranui, and the Lupin goes down as a result. Right now, they won. Everybody needs to fight for this dragon over here. Is he able to? He is unable to actually get it over here. It was just missing by a little bit of health, and I think with this, most importantly, there's going to be a lot of lead coming in, and this Marco Polo is trying his best to get this. I think he may be able to get this. It depends on whether he is able to kite the dragon over here. And it will be one more hit before he dies, and he really dies from it. However, it doesn't matter because they will be able to get this. And with this 5 members up on the side of Team MSG, I think it is GG for DTH. They will not be able to defend. Right now, Rupan is up, but I think it is not going to be effective. However, Lupu just goes in, everybody just goes in and tries to delete everyone off. And right now, most importantly, the crystal is going to go down. There is one creep left, they will not be able to defend, and it is GG for Team DTH, and MSG takes game 3 of the grand finals. Overall, this has been a very beautiful game coming in from both sides. We can see that they are wrestling control across all the entire map and all this. And MVP for this is definitely a close fight between Lam and also the Mai Shiranui. They are fighting, they have been controlling the map so well. Mai Shiranui has been having a lot of pick offs. This is what we come to see from a good Mai Shiranui. And on the side of Lam, he dictated the early game tempo so well, allowing no comeback for the Tigers. And I think this is also part of the reason why they were able to win this game. Tigers was unable to impact the game as much as compared to the Lam, and this has shown. And I think on the side of DTH, they will need to consider what are the picks, what are the drugs that they want to go for, and most importantly, this is the first game where we see the team that picks Lupan loses the game. We will go for a short break right now, and we will see you back very, very soon. We will be going for a 10-minute break as right now I believe all the players are exhausted after playing such a close contest that so closely fought out over the last 3 games. And as this is going to be match point, championship point, community cup tournament point for the side of MSG, we will give the players some time to discuss what kind of strategies they want to quickly review some of the games and also take a break for their fingers before we go on to game 4. For this game 4, we can see, most importantly, if MSG were to take down game 4, they will be the champions of this community cup. And if Team DTH is able to win and level the score, we will go to the 5th game and the decider. And this will prove to be all the more interesting. We will see you back very shortly as we give the players a short break before we commence the band pick phase of Game 4. Welcome everyone back. Right now after a long wait, we are back with game number 4 of the grand finals between Team MSG and DEH. There was supposed to be a 10-minute break for both teams, and as Team MSG's last player was late, there is a penalty that has been invoked, and it was an additional ban that would have been given to Team MSG, and they have chosen to ban off Luban. So right now, the first pick for MSG will be Maishra Nui. As we have seen in the previous games, Sing with Brian's Maishra Nui is considered to be one of the top in Honor of Kings Global, as evidenced by him having the badge, the silver top badge on this hero. And in the previous game, he played the same hero, and it was to disastrous effect, and it caused a lot of fear into the opponents. And right now we see that Lam is actually being stolen away from the side of Team MSG, and there is the same pick of a Smith and Blade. Following up with this is Wu Yan, who has also proved to be very strong indeed for Team MSG, and are they looking to complete? And they have decided to pick clips, and right now this draft on the side of Team MSG is looking very solid indeed. Like we mentioned previously, I was very against the use of Mai Shiranui in this Community Cup, and the reason, I think I have stated it before, was not that she is not a viable hero, but it is that many of the players over here have not mastered the camping, how to hide in the bushes, and also how to effectively utilize her. And Sing Brian has shown us how she can be a terror, and as I have mentioned before as well, Mai Shiranui is also a relatively popular pick in Honor of Kings China. And there is a reason for that, because in KPL we usually see many top level players, and their mastery, the understanding of this hero has allowed this Mai Shiranui to be an effective hero in competitions. Moving forward, right now we see a Beast being picked as a support on the side of DTH, and it is important for DTH to come back from this game, as this is match point for Team MSG. Prior to this, upper bracket, I think in the round 2 of the upper bracket, Team DTH fought against Team MSG, and it was 2-0 in the favor of DTH. And right now it is 2-1 in the favor of MSG, and they are on the cusp of winning this tournament over here. You can see right now, bans for the marksmen are all coming thick and fast. You can see Lupan, Ali, Lady Sun, and also Solaris being banned over here. Are they looking to ban another marksman? Or would they be looking to ban a Clash laner? They have decided to go for a ban on Judge D right now, and this is causing a very restricted marksman pool over here, and it is an immediate lockdown for Marco Polo on the side of DPH, and right now they will settle down for Juniper and the Monkey King on the side of Team MSG. During our fun game just now, where I was solo queuing, I did mention the difference between a Juniper and a Marco Polo. Yes, Juniper will be able to dodge the physical damage portion of Marco Polo, but once he procs the 10 hits, it will be true damage. And the Windwalk ability, the second skill of Juniper, would not be able to block any of this damage. So on the surface, while Juniper is a way stronger laning, has a way stronger laning phase against Marco Polo, however, on the mid game onwards, this may not be the case. Finishing off, Baba Yaga on the Mulan. This is coming to be a very interesting kind of draft. We have not really seen King coming into this game, and of course we haven't seen Mulan as well. And right now they are showing us different kind of draft, and I believe they have good mastery. And as proven, we can see Baba Yaga having a silver top badge on the Mulan. And on the side we see silver top Juniper and Monkey King as well. And this will prove to be a very interesting matchup. The game is about to start right now, and I think it is difficult right now at this stage to pick who has the better draft, because I think it is fairly even. Uyen against a Mulan, it is a skill kind of matchup. Both of them are on silver top badges. I think in the early game, Uyen will still have a good lane priority and advantage over the Mulan. But once Mulan hits the 4, it is going to be a lot more even. And you can see a little banter over there, throwing a fan. There's the Mai Shanui throwing the fan over at the Monkey King, and the Monkey King responding by giving him a big hammer. The game is about to start right now, and we will go into this game proper very, very soon. There is the Beast being cheeky over here, trying to steal this blue, but he will not be able to do so. On the side of Team MSG, they are very quick to react to that, and instead of smiting the blue, they manage to secure the reverse cutter on the top side for Baba Yaga. And right now he's back to mid, and what we want to see is this matchup on the bottom side. Who will be able to have an advantage? And as expected, in the early game, yes, definitely Juniper is going to have some advantage over here, but right now, with both health at 50-50, and the Juniper hitting a skill 1 over there, this Marco Polo needs to be very careful. He should be thinking of teaching this wave actually, otherwise I think the first blood will go to the side of MSG, and indeed it goes to the Juniper. Juniper gets the first blood over here with a beautiful solo kill, and this is the issue. And right now, before we say that, on the top side we see that the Monkey King is quick to respond and manage to take the Baba Yaga on the Mulan. And right now we have a Kai who is at close to 50% health. He will be looking to clear this wave. Is he looking to do anything over here? And yes, he does indeed, and he kills him off with a slither of health, and he is able to actually escape away. And that is 2 big mistakes coming in for the side of Team DTH. First, it was this solo kill over here, and as I mentioned, there were 3 range creeps that were going to this tower. The Marco Polo was unwilling to give it up, and he should have given it up, because given the understanding of how these 2 matchups should be, with Juniper's second skill being up, him wanting to be within this range creeps range, he will have a very high chance of dying unless support was going to come. And in the end, he got punished very badly. He lost the wave, he lost his life as well. He gave away the first blood to the Juniper. And on the top side, the Lam made a similar small mistake as well. He tried to clear the wave, and then he got punished by Lapi Xiaoxing, who was hiding inside the grass. He was going to TP away, but he saw this opportunity. He came in, hit all his skills, and bye-bye to Lam. It is costly. And right now, it is only 3 minutes into the game, and it is 1k gold lead going into the pockets of Team MSG. Right now on the level, we can see that it is fairly even. We do not see a big spike in levels. It is too early in the game. 4 heroes are coming into the mid side. On the side of MSG, they are camping very well. The Eclipse is hiding with the ulti in his pocket. Will he be looking to unleash it on somebody? And over on the side of the Juniper and the Marco Polo fight, she is getting kited out, but it is a timely flash that saves her life without taking any damage. And as a result over here, we see the Beast utilizing the ulti over here, and they looking to fight over here. Right now, Juniper uses the Q and manages to sneak out the position of the Lam, and as a result, the Lam needs to back off. It is a nice ulti coming in from the side of Monkey, and right now they are all chasing in. Mai Shanui follows up, and they manage to get the Lam as well. It is another 2 more kills going into the hands of MSG, and right now the blue is up. They will definitely be looking to get this blue over here. Right now, we can see that the Eclipse is getting quite low over here. Mulan is coming in to try to sneak it away as well. I don't understand what was Eclipse doing when he used the ulti. Right now, everybody on the side of MSG is very low. Something that was puzzling. I don't know whether it was lag or misplay or anything. Suddenly, the Eclipse just went in and committed suicide over there and giving a bit of consolation actually to the team DDH. Right now, they will be going immediately for this Tyrant over here. And after this Tyrant, we can see that the Lam is trying to take revenge by trying to steal off this blue. However, he is slowly getting wrapped up over here and
Slain an enemy.
he gets punished yet again. And I think right now at this stage, yes, Lam is trying to do something over here, but he is trying to force it, and it is not just simply not paying dividends, it's not working out for him. And as a result, right now he has only 2.4k, and at level 7 he's losing in terms of gold, he's losing in terms of EXP, he's losing in tempo right now. He lost his blue, he wanted to take over the blue, he died as a result of taking the blue, and right now this raid looks to be in danger of getting stolen as well. Monkey King goes in for a decisive kill, and right now Eclipse goes in with the ultimate. Will this Marco Polo be able to actually clean up this fight over here? And he does actually, and he does it with a slither of health left together with the lump, and it is a good respite indeed for the side of Team DTH. And I think while it was a good shoot onto the Smith and Blade, they were actually stretching the game so much. It is a little bit of an error coming on the side of Maishanui, and as a result, is unable to actually kill off the beast. And it is a little bit of a waste over here. Right now, there is only a 700 goldie, and I think things are going to be fairly even for this now. They are just going to go for their own buffs at this stage, and then they're going to just sit back, relax, and see how they want to attack this game over the next 1 to 2 minutes. I think the tempo of this game is going to slow down a little bit while they assess these situations. There was over aggression coming in for both sides, and both they were punished. And right now, the Eclipse coming in the ultimate, this Mulan will not be able to survive. This Lam comes in knowing that the Eclipse has no ulti. He is trying to get a kill off here, and he manages to kill off both the Eclipse and the Monkey King. And as a result, even though he dies under the hands of the Mai Shiranui, he is back into the game with 4.2k gold right now. I think in this game there's over aggression coming in from both teams. They are trying to stretch just that little bit. They're testing the limits over there, and it has resulted in them getting punished, both for the side of Team MSG and on the side of DTH. And as a result, MSG weren't able to actually capitalize on the lead that they have, the tempo that they had. They overextended on certain points, especially at this point where they went for the Smith and Blade, and they were punished. And right now, over the top side, it was an okay kind of gang, but it was good timing coming in from the side of Lam, and the double kill definitely helped him a lot. Right now, he is 4.6k gold, and he's back into the game. Just 2 minutes ago, he was 0-3-0, and it seems everything seems big for him. Right now, he is swimming yet again. They are going for the beast, and the beast gets taken out within seconds. Right now, Juniper is proving to be a very painful hero, and 1 kill onto 2 kill, which is the 2 skill 1 onto the Smith and Blade, and he is basically out of the game. They take a bite onto the Mulan. Mulan will die as a result. Lam is aggressively going into the Juniper, but is unable, and yet right now he's able actually to take down the Juniper. And all of a sudden, this game is getting more and more exciting. It is 11-8 in the favor of MSG. It is such a seesaw game. You can see both aggressions coming in. You can see nerves coming in as well. They are trying to throw everything. They are stretching their every beat into this game. And there is this Monkey King hiding over here. He decides that he will just go for this. I think it is a better move as compared to actually trying to camp over there, because it's dangerous. Everybody's just coming out. The world would like to go through there, and he may sacrifice himself. Just depriving the Lam of this raid is actually good enough for him. A camper is spotted over here. She will want to do one shot, however, she misses the kill. Sorry, she misses the second skill onto the Marco Polo, and as a result, is unable to kill off the Marco Polo. And it's a bit interesting because when we were looking at it, it seemed that he would have actually hit him. However, this Marco Polo playing with fire, she sees the Eclipse over there, he's testing. Oh, please, no, you don't have the ulti, you don't have the ulti. And he has the ulti, and there goes the Marco Polo. there is another mistake that is coming in on the side of DTH. And I think this is a game where we see quite a number of errors coming in on both sides. And right now, Lam is very low and will get killed off by the Monkey King. And right now, the Monkey King is chasing after the Beast. And the Beast should actually fall off as well. Mulan is coming in. Will she be able to do anything? She uses her heavy sword to come and throw in some skills. And I think she will fall off over here as well. She should have actually backed. And as a result, it is 3 kills going into the favor of Team MSG. And right now, it is MSG in their ascendancy. And it is another one getting picked off right now. And this time round, it is the Marco Polo. Marco Polo just came back from this game, from the fountain, and he died yet again. This game is proving to be going very well for MSG upon the onset of the 8 minutes onwards. But yet again, it is aggressiveness on both sides. And it is about whose mistakes are being punished. Over here at the mid side, we see another kill going into the pocket of the Monkey King. This Monkey King is proving to be a king of this jungle right now with 11 to 2. Yes, 8.6 thousand gold. And just moments ago, it was so fast. Just minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, we were seeing Lam and Monkey King having the same goal at close to 6.8k goal, 6.5k goal. And across these 2 minutes, immediately the goal of the Monkey King surged by 2,000, while on the side of Lam, it has not increased considerably. And this is changing the complexion of the game right now. It's 18-9 in the favor of Team MSG. Over at the bottom side, we see a Lone Ranger in the form of the Juniper. However, there are 4 members on the side of DTH. They are not looking to go after this Juniper, and she's deciding, Baba Yaga is deciding whether she wants to do anything. She decides to split up, hides in this bush while looking at the rest of the teammates on the side of MSG trying to make advances in the territory, pushing the waves. Right now, it is going to be a small fight coming in between the two of them. I don't think the Mulan is going to win. She is probably going to back. On the top side, Lam is getting killed off by the Mai Xuan Wing. This game is going very, very well for Team MSG. A very bad lead for Team DTH. And I think a lot of the players are expecting DTH to come out with a way better performance. I think it's a combination of both. One side where DTH didn't play as well as expected, and of course MSG signing on Bankai mode and playing so well over here. And I think overwhelming DTH at this current stage. And right now Monkey King goes in, throws in the ulti, and then uses second skill to jump out, inflicting some pain and damage onto the side of Team DTH. They are looking into the tier 3 towers at this stage right now. It is only 12 minutes into the game, and they are having close to a 9k goal lead. They are all the waves are in the favor of Team MSG. They want to get the towers out as soon as possible. They don't want to give a breather to the side of Team DTH. And this is what's so interesting about the game, because the game can flip so soon. It is about these small little mistakes that you make, small little overstretch, overextending, and right now Lam is looking to go into the hit and beat him, but I think nothing is going to happen from there. And one thing is, Lee Tree has been playing so well on the Smith and Blade over the past few games, and right now he is unable to actually do anything over here at this moment. He's on a 0-0 and he is very poor as well. Because ulti throws onto the Juniper, hits everything but is unable, and this is a reason. This is the reason. The reason for this is he has insufficient gold. Right now, everything is compressed. Marco Polo dies yet again, and the Monkey King goes down as well. It is a shutdown going into the hands of the Mulan. Right now, the kid is hungry. He's looking for somebody to buy. While looking for somebody, but he manages to buy onto the Smith and Blade, and they take down the mid tier 3 tower as well. Right now, they are going into the crystal. They are forcing everything in on the side of DTH. They are trying to defend all their might, but 4 players of their team is down. Right now, Baba Yaga is going down as well, and it will be a win going into the hands of Team MSG. It will be a matter of moment before they will be crowned the champions of the Ashtrodite Community Cup Season 2. And congratulations to Team MSG for playing so well over here in this game. And right now, they take this finals 3-1. It is a lot of unexpected outcomes throughout this tournament. We're looking at a lot of teams. DTH very recently won them 2-0, and it seemed that it was rather easy for them. And right now over here, it is an entire flip. And right now we see 3-1 going into the favor of Team MSG. And congratulations once again to Team MSG for being champions of the Season 2 of the Ashtrodite Community Cup. You can see all of them, most of them are actually all on these server top batches, and it is a game that is not as well played for DPH. They were even, they lost a lot of lead in the early game, but came back some way through the 6 minutes, 7 minutes mark. But everything crumbled over the next 2 minutes, and by the night time 9 minutes came in, everything was down. You look at the goal graph over here, you can see most throughout the first 4 minutes, even though the blue team, which is Team MSG, was having a little bit of a goal lead, even EXP lead, it was still very close, even though we see 0-3-0 on the lamp. And then it became all the more even on the 6 minute mark. Everything was even. However, within the space of 3 minutes, DTH threw everything away, made a couple of mistakes over here, overstepped the boundaries, and they were punished duly for it. And as a result, the game never came back for the side of DTH. And eventually, the game ended close to 14 minutes, and we see a 10k goal in the favor of MSG. And once again, before we end this stream, this is the final game of the Season 2 of the Ashtrodite Community Cup. Before we end this stream, we thank all the viewers for watching us, and we will be coming out with more information on Season 3. We'll be having some changes to the format. We are looking at a round robin format, more so than a double elimination. We'll be making some changes like I mentioned, and we hope that you can support us by watching our streams, liking our videos, subscribing to us, and more importantly, following us for the Season 3 that will be coming up very soon. It has been a pleasure spectating these games, watching these players play to the highest level, and I thank everyone, all the participants for this Ashtrodite Community Cup, and we will see you once again